Hello, my name is Paul Shrimpling, and this Business Bite Size is all about whether your firm is focused on delighting your customers, your clients, when something goes wrong. You know, when a client rings in and goes, "Where's my annual accounts?" You know, something's gone wrong as far as your expectations with your client's concerned. So is your firm's focus on delighting them now, or making it as effortless as possible for them to resolve their issue, their concern, their complaint? Now, the numbers don't lie. 97,000 respondents suggest that 96% of your clients will be disloyal if your focus is on delight, wow, over-the-top service, as opposed to your focus being on making their experience effortless, low effort. Because when you make your customers' experience low effort when they've got an issue, you're only running a risk of losing 9% of your client's loyalty as opposed to 96%. So what do we mean by client wow? Well, there was an issue reportedly around a BMW 5 Series where the customer had asked for a smoking pack, so they needed an ashtray in their BMW. And when it was delivered, it didn't have an ashtray. And BMW dragged their feet. And when the customer rang up a Lexus dealership just to see how they would handle it, they actually turned up within 24 hours with the kit to resolve the BMW ashtray issue. That's called client wow. And it's these sort of stories that mislead you, mislead me, mislead most businesses into thinking that customer delight should be our focus when things go wrong, as opposed to let's make it effortless and quick. So what you're looking to do, according to the research, is remove or reduce the 4 pitfalls of customer care to ensure that you deliver low effort client experience. Your firm's response should be to manage out the 4 pitfalls of customer care. These 4 pitfalls essentially, if you mismanage them, generate disloyalty. You know, they're not going to buy, they're not going to buy extra, they're not going to refer you. These 4 pitfalls are first contact resolution. What you want to be doing is, instead of having multiple calls with a client, first contact resolution is required. So what do you do to prepare your firm, your team, so that they can resolve it on the first contact? Next is, what we don't want to be doing is bouncing people around. You know how it drives you mad when you've got an issue. When you speak to one person, then you speak to another, and then you speak to someone else a little bit later. So we don't want to be bounced around. We don't want to be repeating our client information, our postcode or our issue or what's happened. We need to say it once and have it resolved. Then we won't be driven mad, and we'll be heading towards greater loyalty rather than greater disloyalty. And last but not least, what we don't want to be using are the wrong phrases and words. We want to be using the right phrases and the right words. And that's where it's worth having a dig into this edition of this Business Breakthrough, because we show you how to frame and phrase the right words so that you minimize that sense of hassle, because we've created a low effort experience when something goes wrong. Now, this all signposts you preparing your firm, your people, to deal with challenges. So you need to anticipate the problems, and if you sit down with your team in a round table, you very quickly have an appreciation as to what repeating issues are showing up, and then you can work towards preparing your team, preparing the words and phrases and the processes that enable you to achieve a low effort customer care process when something goes wrong. Because if you don't, and you've got a high effort, but it looks as though you're doing what you can to delight your customer, you run the risk of burning 96% of your client loyalty with that client. As opposed to make it easy, make it fast, low effort, then you're only going to burn 9% of the loyalty to you and your firm. So why don't you check out this edition of Bite-Sized Business Breakthroughs and move your firm, move your team together towards low effort customer care, and you'll generate greater loyalty across your firm when something goes awry. Wish you every success.